citizens of the Reject Nation. This is our first episode recorded after dropping episode 1 and 2, and I just want to say thank you. So does John.
Yes, I do.
I didn't mean to speak for you.
Nah, it's good. I wasn't thinking of anything. I was thinking about myself, but then you reminded me to be like Pete.
Gratitude.
To be grateful to the people. Nah, seriously. It's so cool to see the response thus far, and I cannot wait to keep going with this.
We are in episodes 5 and 6. The first 4 episodes, I do apologize for my immense amount of snot and just being very ill.
That's your power.
I'm on my mend. I've taken my radioactive supplements, and I'm trying to be better. So we're going to be diving into episode 5 and 6 today. Let us know in the comments below which your favorite episodes are, which arc you enjoy most. This is a show I hear only gets better, which makes me even more sad it ends apparently so abruptly.
The last episode is everyone's favorite and least favorite.
Cut off.
Because it cuts off.
If Spider-Man tradition continues, unresolved ending.
Oh, let's go.
Think about it.
That's on my bingo
Amazing Spider-Man
card.
1, 2. Spider-Man 3 didn't get a 4. No Way Home ends, and we haven't, and Spider-Man animated series.
All right.
No endings. No endings. All right. Please hit that like. Please hit that comment. Please check out the Patreon if you want to see the uncut, full experience, beginning to end with our resting, watching faces. And very much a thank you to the fine folks at Prepper for doing the editing you see here before you. The unsung heroes, the Peter Parkers under the mask of the YouTube game. Prepper, thank you so very much. Without further ado, episode 5. Let's get into some Spider-Man.
This is good. DC starts driving, Spidey starts
Always
flipping.
swinging. We're always moving.
Always
You got to bring
swinging.
in the action and the sound design.
First time I've ever blown my way out of a store.
Yeah, Marko, biggest score we ever made.
These two. I love the duo.
I'm loving there's no Spider-Man down here to cramp our style.
Didn't know you had any style.
Oh,
Right
spoke
on
too
cue,
soon.
Pete. That's all we need. Just these two.
And we lost them. I can't believe it.
I can't believe we lost to that pathetic little web creep again.
Got that dreamy gauze.
Yeah, this prison is delightful.
Bail's been paid.
Who's your benefactor?
Uh-oh. Osborn. Alex O'Hirn?
Interesting.
Get in, boys.
Hammerhead's got you.
And welcome to the big time.
Hey, promotion. Why do they call him Hammerhead?
You know, he's got this metal plate in his head that he uses to ram through people, buildings, etc. Doesn't feel pain, but it's like a hammerhead shark.
Gotcha. So it's not only that his head is shaped
It's actually
vaguely
metal.
like a hammer.
Shaped,
Okay.
it's a metal head, and he uses it offensively and defensively. Now,
In my
you're about to be
Spider-Man,
hammered.
then Hammerhead will be like a heavy metal musician.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to brace the neck for that much weight, so he's definitely good at headbanging.
Speaking of... Spider-Man! I like that all the characters get their credits here.
Yeah. I respect it. Color palette's great. I really like the motifs of old movies and other stuff used to give like iconic poses every time. It's a vibe, man.
Spider vibe.
Spider vibes. Oh, Forest Hills. Competition. I assume a school-based episode.
And say hello to my webs.
Every mob movie.
He's got to
Let's go.
practice those quips there, Peter Parker.
Quipping and thwipping.
Peter?
Just a second, May. I gotta straighten up a bit.
You did straighten up. I've never seen this room so spare. Where's the clutter? Shoved under the bed?
Hey, it's going to be on the ceiling.
Hey, I'm not 5 and
Don't look up, Aunt Meg.
resort to tricks.
Hey, good call.
There it is.
You have been very good about getting home by your new curfew. I've decided to restore the old rules. You can stay out until 10 and call if you're going to be late.
Hey. Oh, trust.
This is just a flyer for the Midtown High Fall Formal. But I'm not going. I don't have a date.
Unrelated.
Oh.
You lead such a sheltered life.
That's the red of shame.
Why not ask Anna Watson's niece, Mary Jane?
Blushing.
Oh, are we going to meet her?
Miss Wonderful Personality?
Miss Wonderful Personality.
That's
Why is that a deterrent for you, Peter?
You remember how we were. When you hear that, you assume.
But is she hot? Aunt
We
May?
were
Is she
young
hot?
ones. Tell me how hot she is, Aunt May.
Big man's had his eye on you, Marko. The big man.
I think he gets his powers. I think this is going to be our lizard moment where we've had the long game. I think Sandman happens.
Should I change seats?
Don't be a doof. So you couldn't help me with my calc test. I'm over it.
You can sit with us.
Midtown Mustangs will be holding 3 days of tryouts starting this afternoon.
Oh,
Get after it.
Perfect. I am so there.
Harry? The words catastrophic bone breakage do come to mind here.
You seen the size of those guys? Come on, if you're that worried, how about a little moral support? Try out with me.
oh no.
Amazing. Yeah, how would you hide your powers like that under duress? Like, it's only so much self-control.
I was gonna say, is there like some old issue where he plays football the whole time? Like some like
Not that I know of, but a
70s
dream
or
sequence
60s
probably.
comic.
Osborn's trying out.
Cool.
Cool.
Hey, I need another tackling dummy. Broke my last one.
On second thought, tryouts, I got your back.
Because I'd imagine when your face is covered, that's like a subconscious, like you'd be aware, but not wearing the suit, you'd be less apt. Like it'd be hard to remember to not do spider stuff.
Certain stuff.
Doc, what's with the arms?
Oh.
These,
Oh, pre-Ock Ock. We met him in episode 1, I think.
Yeah.
they allow me to multitask, of course, maintain a safe distance.
What about me?
Actually, there are concerns.
Oh, Ock is partly responsible for Sandman. Interesting.
Damn, and those things are like full on attached.
Relax. Procedure simple, painless, and totally worth it.
He has no choice.
The subject is infused with millions of microscopic silicon granules, creating subdermal silicon armor.
So the goal was to make it like a layer.
He'll be impervious.
Impervious? What, is that a good thing?
Great.
Means nothing and no one can hurt you, including Spider-Man.
Intentional Sandman is interesting, but then obviously going wrong and making him all sand. But there's no continuity I know of where it's like an intentional experiment.
Yeah, I was gonna say they really chose a specific
This guy,
lane for
Sandman.
him. You're the guy.
Because they saw the shirt. They were like, that's a Sandman shirt.
Yeah.
Let's play some football!
Yes, ready, break. Hut, 10-4.
You get tackled by the ball, maybe not the best choice.
I could catch a
Oh, the
football,
little
okay.
light and fluffy toss. We saw that flash.
Dude, Peter would be a great receiver.
Nice. Harry got
Go,
one.
Harold.
I love that Harry's actually good,
Yeah.
unexpectedly.
You might earn some respect yet.
Nice.
Oh, no. You're making enemies, man. You're making rivals.
Oh.
Don't do too well.
What a leap there, Peter Parker.
Oh, she's even getting the pom-poms going for him.
Your buddy Hobie, he's good.
Hobie Brown. He becomes Prowler.
Ooh,
Well,
yeah.
in old continuity. Now Aaron Davis is Prowler. But in 616, this is...
Why would I date someone too immature to play fair?
But Glory.
I'm serious. Cut it out or we're history.
Oh, she was mad not at them doing well, but at him being a cheat.
Yeah.
I like that twist.
And he's not good at history class either.
The experiment's never really been tested.
This is the test.
Man.
Cold.
When are you going to learn, Osborn?
When he's a goblin.
Oh, he's testing stuff on yourself or testing things too soon.
Human tests, human trials are far too early.
Nice framing. Frame
Yep.
his butt out.
Yep, you gotta frame the butt out, but also show the depth. There's it is.
Whoa.
Oh, that looks painful.
Oh.
It's getting like punched with sand. Perforated.
Oh, God, that would hurt so bad. On a granular, on a cellular level.
Anakin Skywalker would hate this.
Whoa. Damn.
And now I am become sand, destroyer of bikini lines. Just so itchy. Oh, he'd be itchy all the time.
One of my favorite Spider-Man movie moments is the trying to assemble
Oh, that like
himself
poetic
Sandman
little.
bit.
It's like a short. It's genius. It's so beautiful. Like here.
Yeah. I wonder when we're going to get more of his backstory. Because so far he's just been around town robbing stuff.
He's just a henchman. I hope we meet his kid so it's like he's got some heart.
I know you're in there!
Oh, he's already got the hammer going.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Sandman. Chill.
Not quite the pun for that setup,
Sand,
but
cold.
it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
He's not the humor head.
No.
You got power no one else got. Now you can get revenge for all those times the webhead put you behind bars.
It's not wrong.
Revenge is for chumps. I don't care about Spider-Man.
Okay.
All I ever wanted was the big score, and now I got the power to get it.
Character development in its own way.
Flint Marko was a nobody, but everyone will know the name Sandman.
They already do. He's got a song and everything.
Years of history.
Already done the legwork for you.
I thought Big Man wanted a supervillain to fight Spider-Man.
Big Man wanted the bug distracted. You think that boy won't make a good distraction?
Haha, clever.
Dang.
Yeah, I could get used to this. I mean, sure, I went a little arachnobatic on Kong, but it's not like I cheated. No one yells at Flash when he uses his natural talents.
That's fair.
I don't know if those talents are natural there, radioactive Spider-Man.
No, same as
Natural.
everybody else.
Totally, standard.
Where's your partner?
Don't think I need a partner anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. I always loved that Sandman almost always took him out. Like, he's one of the villains that could actually handle Spidey.
What just
Happened? I happened. Sandman happened.
No, that's just wrong.
The reforming in the other direction is really cool.
Oh, just into a giant fist. Hell yeah.
Full body punch. Smack. Slap a spider. I like that little spider squish.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
No.
Not a good time to run out of web.
We haven't gotten there yet, that conflict, the web fluid.
Dang. Well, I like that they're staying consistent with how much mass of sand he must have.
Great point. Spectacular Spider-Man later, he's on a beach fighting and he gets like giant, so he can absorb it all. It's really cool. He just really wants to rob banks. He doesn't have a lot of other goals.
You know, I like a dedicated man.
Oh, man, my money!
No!
Flint Marko, what are you doing?
Come on, eyes on the prize.
Nice moves yesterday. Heard it's down to you, Harry, and Hobie Brown. Good luck.
Oh, and Hobie's Spider-Punk in the Cross Spider-Verse,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Hobie gets to be all kinds of characters.
This year, I don't think that would have gotten to that continuity, so I'm curious if they do some Prowler nods. Yeah, Hobie's always someone cool.
Come on, Harry. You're light and fast. It's good receiver material.
I don't know why Peter just doesn't drop out, so that way it's Hobie and Osborn. He doesn't have time.
Oh, the
Something's gonna kick his butt for cheating. Something's gotta happen. There's gotta be some responsibility.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah.
Got some sand in your money.
Well, I do like those
Smile.
details, like, you know, the machine breaks. He's not just able to come right through it. Like, it
carrying
does
money
have
somehow.
effect. Yeah.
His mass has mass. Little cocky there, Parker.
I'll get you.
I'm leaning toward Parker as our new starter, with Osborn as second string.
Our new starter.
Unbelievable. The geeks are inheriting the Earth.
The geeks were right.
That's what happened in 2008, roughly. We started.
You didn't even want to try out.
Yeah, who knew?
This was my dream, Pete. You're already the smartest kid in school.
Oh, no.
We're headed to the Silver Spoon.
That's the
Want come?
Sure. My treat.
Hey, if you insist.
Rain check.
Oh, Harry. At least let Harry buy you some lunch.
How come you aren't hanging with your new friends?
'Cause I like my old friends. Can you forgive me already?
You're forgiven.
Oh.
It would take too long to train anyone else.
That's a
Gwen.
practical matter.
It's only a few days away. And
I asked Miss Brant from the Bugle.
wow, that's great.
She's an adult.
She turned me down.
Well, she is totally missing out. Besides, she's not the only girl who would...
Doesn't matter. There's no way I'm going anywhere near that stupid formal.
Right.
Peter Parker!
Kate! Come on, man! Just friend zone Gwen Stacy.
He's friend zoning himself.
Aw.
I gotta go. The Bugle will want photos. Except I just promised you I wouldn't put the Bugle before our friendship.
It's okay. Just be careful.
Thanks, Gwen. You totally rock.
Oh, the friend zoning.
Dude. Patience only goes so far.
Oh, Terminatored. Who's driving, Spider-Man? Oh, that was
awesome.
cool.
Who's driving?
Jesus Christ.
Immediate.
Uh-oh. Oh, hey. Establishing Spidey's long bond with construction
With New
workers.
Yorkers
yeah.
and construction workers. He's one of us. Carry him.
Long-standing camaraderie. Yeah, you got enough web shooters today?
Yeah, planned ahead.
Oh, all webbed up.
He's a sand. He's a Sandman.
Hey. And I love the way they like add that extra granular quality to the sand animation.
A little patterning.
I mean, worst chauffeur we ever had. I thought my dad was gonna, pop a vessel.
Maybe the chauffeur wasn't the problem.
Uh-oh.
Who knew being super rich was so tough?
Yeah. I mean...
It's okay, I'm just teasing you.
Better get used to it. Way you played today, you and Parker both. You'll be spending a lot more time with this crowd.
Yeah, but not tonight.
Oh, no.
Let's hit it.
Oh!
Oops. Sorry.
Not my sweater vest.
I've only got this one. I wear it all the time.
Kenny, what are you, 6?
Oh.
Glory, it was a joke. You're not gonna break up with me again.
What do you think? Come on, Harry. Take me home.
Dang. Let me test that chauffeur.
Kenny's from Ultimate Spider-Man, so they're blending the two universes. He's a character named Kenny/Kong is his nickname introduced in the Ultimate stuff.
You're just determined to be the cloud hanging over my sunny sandy beach. Time to change the weather.
He's a little bit better at puns now that he's Sandman.
He's got a notebook.
Yeah.
He's tested material.
You have a lot to play with sand.
Yeah. Oh.
Show me what you got. Or better yet, I'll show you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to hold back as much if he's sand.
I mean, fair.
Now, the hammer thing's getting old, pal.
Yeah, come on with some new tricks. Whoa! Sand
Effective.
tickles, sand tentacles. Oh. No! You losing your grip? Is the sand affecting your ability to cling?
Oh, yeah.
I guess if I'm gonna win, I'll have to take a dive.
What is that thing
Turn
over
him
there?
into mud.
Yeah, when's he gonna figure that out?
King Sandman reigns supreme.
Oh, a mace. That's comic accurate.
Allow me to build a statue in your honor.
Oh, it's cement.
Whoa.
Should have realized the gray.
Damn.
Michelangelo,
Yeah, what's that gonna do to him?
eat your heart out.
Pretty sure you just killed a man.
Put a little leaf on him.
I don't know if that's murder.
It's always time for a quip.
That's true.
It's always time for a quip.
It's fair.
What's with the helmet? Going to a costume party?
Trying out for the team.
Football? Not really a strong suit, is it?
Thank you. Thank you, Dad.
Actually, pretty good. They
That's why I got the helmet.
Tomorrow.
Oh, I like vengeful Harry.
I hope in this version he becomes a football-themed hobgoblin.
Yeah.
There's got to be a football comic book character somewhere.
I'm pretty sure NFL and Marvel have teamed up, actually.
Wow. I am Pigskin.
Here's what we got. Osborn, your first string.
Yeah.
Brown, second. Parker, maybe next year.
Good job. He took a fall like he was Sandman.
It's good.
If I wanted all the glory, I wouldn't wear a mask.
That's what it feels like, Pete.
So Harry gets his dream, and I watch from the sidelines.
Ice cream?
Oh.
That has its benefits, too.
Yeah.
Realize it. Cute. Oh, always watching. The football. They turned into a little football. It's cute. Real
like
cute.
it. I
All right.
like
As always, we're going to be diving right into episode 6. We'll be reviewing both 5 and 6 at the end.
That's right.
What
You're
a
gonna have to
delightful
wait.
episode to discuss in 25 or so minutes.
Yeah, there's never enough time. There's always, I just don't want these episodes to end. Count us in, Coy.
We're going to do episode 6 of Spectacular Spider-Man in 3, 2, 1. Spectacular.
It's not that kind of suit, Mr. O'Hirn. You will never be able to remove it.
Oh, no.
Your skin will fuse to the armor.
Molten Man? Oh, he's Molten Man. I thought that was going to be Roxxon, though. We'll see. We'll see who he is.
Tough enough to bring down you-know-who.
Voldemort?
Obviously. Must be.
Crossover. Let's go. Magic is just science
I
unexplained.
feel so bad I don't know the name O'Hirn. Like, I know it's a character, but it's kind of nice enjoying.
Yeah, there's still things to discover.
I get to have this mystery.
I need super mercenaries I can mass produce, no matter how many thugs we have to go through, or how many doctors.
Oh, dang.
What's with the jungle look?
The animal kingdom offers many useful ideas.
Alex. He's going to be Rhino? It's going to be Rhino.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Alexi,
Russian, which threw me.
Alex.
Yeah, that's why the name didn't sound.
Mr. Lincoln will be pleased.
Mr. Lincoln. He's not Kingpin. He's Tombstone.
Oh!
He said Lincoln. Hey, he's the Rhino.
Right, better get to it then.
I feel way better than Alexi and Alex. I did not know something. Nerd card intact. Goes back in the wallet.
All right. You skating by this time.
Trapped in the suit. is I like this canon better because, like, in the Amazing Spider-Man movie, it was a mech suit, and the whole conflict is that he's trapped in the suit. And I was like, you could just press a button. What do you
want
mean?
more Paul Giamatti?
I mean, if he was appropriately Rhino.
I don't know, Coy.
I've been rewatching those in theaters, the Spider-Mans. Homecoming dropped down half a star, and both Amazing Spider-Mans went up half a star theatrically.
Hey!
I've had a real good time with them.
Okay.
Not that Homecoming's bad. It's just like watching them back to back. Amazing's pretty good.
Next list video, re-ranking the Spider-Man films.
Actually, maybe after all they're out, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, Amazing Spider-Man, if you get rid of the parent stuff and some of the cheese, is really strong. And Homecoming's strong, but it definitely is not. The MCU's changed so much since then.
No, my favorite part of Spider-Man lore is the secret,
spy subplot.
Parent spy, secret high-tech super lair in the abandoned subway. Like, that's what I come to Spider-Man for.
Spider-Man's mom name? Mary.
Mrs. Parker.
Not Martha.
Not Martha? Damn it.
Marvel's Martha. Mary. It's Marvel, just take away the vowel, put a Y.
Visible hand.
Please. Must be 2,000 in here.
I love SLC Punk. Matthew Lillard's great in this.
Yep.
Okay, you should fasten your seatbelt, and you should pull over.
Right.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
No way!
They also kind of remind me of the punks from Terminator, Bill Paxton.
Oh, yeah.
The blue mohawk.
That's more likely the reference. Hey, maybe Greg Weisman's a big SLC Punk.
People love SLC Punk? Whoa. Yeah,
cool.
Let's go.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Get your ride.
I like the midair. That was dope. Take that engine
hot
apart.
rod engine, yeah. Oh!
Or stick it together.
Who are these dudes going to get transformed into?
Woo!
Nice.
Holding on his little feet, web them up, boom.
Ah! They webbed the whole car up there.
I like how it looks like a fly in the middle. It's great. It's
Yeah.
Cute. I dug that.
Pete ask you yet?
Pete says he isn't going.
Ugh.
Let me be your date. I'll even dance.
You lost your chance.
If you say yes, I promise to stop asking.
This stuff belongs back with the bunnies.
So you don't want him?
Not the point. What is the point? Here's the point.
That was so Jameson.
Benny, I said corned beef, not pastrami. What, you want to give me gas?
Oh, no.
When you're 70 and I'm 66, I'll seem quite the catch.
Cute.
I'll think about it.
Progress, Peter, but still not the move.
So is she 24?
Well, he'd be in high school, so he's not
16.
20. So she's 20 if he's 16.
Oh,
He's
okay.
at 4 years.
Oh, he's at 4 years.
Less
okay.
creepy than 8. That's half his life. Jesus. 16-year-old to 24-year-old is not pleasant. That is no, Peter. Don't encourage this.
I sold more pics. Here's 90% to pay the bills.
Oh, yeah.
Aww.
And that's not even the best news. I'm going to the formal, Aunt May.
Hey.
I had hoped you'd change your mind, so I took in your uncle's tuxedo.
Aww.
Car service will be expensive enough.
Car service? Oh, this will barely pay for the corsage.
Plop.
I can't ask Betty to take the bus.
Betty? Who's Betty?
Betty, that's her name?
Uh-oh.
No.
Miss Brant. I'm May Parker, Peter's aunt.
The shadow villain, but it's May.
Might I buy you a cup of coffee?
May's taking Betty out for brunch.
She's going to give her the talk.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm almost definitely going with Betty Brant.
Wow.
Puny Parker's got a date? Right.
You wouldn't know her, Flash. She's 20 years old and hot.
Wow.
At least tell a good lie.
She lives in Canada.
Bet you show up without any date. Or you don't show up at all.
I'll take that bet. Loser dresses as a cheerleader for Halloween.
Uh-oh.
You don't have that date yet.
Yeah.
My girl's texting me now.
Oh, Aunt May pressure.
Having coffee with Aunt May. How old did you say your girl was?
She's sophisticated.
Yeah, that's very adult.
Yeah. She just appreciates good company.
No one goes up to the Bugle without a pass, sir.
Make an exception.
Make me a pass.
Big one.
Yeah.
You going to the Bugle?
Yeah.
What an interesting exchange.
Perfectly good coffee here.
Oh, no. Get out of the building.
No.
That's very cute.
Ah. Jeez, just right to business.
Not structurally sound.
No.
Peter Parker!
Whoa.
That awful man want with my nephew. Shh, ask Peter later.
I ain't stupid. Peter Parker takes all the web creeps' pictures.
He must know where he is.
Call your buddy Spider-Man.
I'll give you 15 seconds to write me a check for these damages.
Oh, no. Jonah.
I mean, how may I be of service? Peter Parker!
Is he going to show bravery? Is he going to do the thing where we, like, see the goodwill of Jameson? Even though he hates Spider-Man, he's a good man?
Oh, I don't know.
Parker, the photographer? Oh, never met the guy.
Oh, nice. All right.
What a fine, brave man to protect my nephew that way.
Yes! Yes. True role model.
But you're too old for it, dear.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. I love the balance of these.
Such a good, this is my favorite episode so far.
Yeah.
Because it is so Spider-Man. It's simultaneous.
Oh, a menace.
Oh, the opening Amazing 15 shot.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Her? Not anymore. Call me Rhino!
Sure.
That office is just...
First Marko becomes Sandman. Now this? What's the big man's next move? Turning Flash Thompson into the belligerent bug zapper?
Does Flash get powers? Everyone gets powers.
Flash becomes Venom after a while.
Venom! He's got that adrenaline momentum.
He does.
This kind of reminds me of when they're at the bank.
Yes.
Spider-Man 2.
Yes. Lure him out the building, out the front. Yeah, because it's narrow. Because they're in the flat iron.
Smart. Good use of building.
I got the architecture nod. Ooh, I think it'll be fine.
When the location is a character.
He's just standing. He's just standing.
The only thing better would be just a T-pose.
Thrill ride.
Thrill ride.
Did you go in the hole? You want to... Oh, Captain Stacy.
Attention, Rhino. Lay down flat in your crater.
In your crater.
Attention, Rhino.
Oh, boy. Let's go.
I think that's Gwen's dad. George eventually has to die. It's the way of things.
No.
It's a canon event.
No.
Whee!
Whoa. No.
Not yet. Can't die yet.
Yeah. Still gotta get to know you, man.
Yeah, so we mourned him.
Gotta break our hearts first.
Cool cinematography here.
Over here.
I like that rack focus. Nice work.
And like the whipping around, the pans and stuff.
The villain locked in center frame and we move.
Jeez.
Rhino could be such a great villain.
Would you please look who's talking?
Shows up in Craven. Coming to theaters this December.
Let's go.
Christmas movie of the season.
Oh. Yeah, take a bath.
Scared some bystander will get hurt.
Oh, good catch, Spidey.
Gotta lure Rawhide someplace deserted.
I like how they focus on the little things in this, like him catching things and protecting. You won't see him destroying Metropolis, killing hundreds.
Oh, careful. It was his first day on the job.
That means it's okay.
That means it's fine. You don't even have to think about it. It's a mulligan.
Yeah, everybody gets one decapitation.
Everybody gets one major city massacre.
His city. Oh, throw an engine. Watch out with the lady and her kid.
A lot of car parts in this episode.
It's true. I like the guy just emerging in the hole.
Again, the little details,
It's
man.
really strong. Hey, what's going on out here?
I got a new window.
Yeah. Oh, that was cool. Destroyed the whole wall he was climbing.
Yeah. Brick him.
Yeah.
Tang. Oh, do something with the hockey sticks.
This always works in cartoons.
Meta.
Cool.
So cannot be trusted.
It's not a cartoon.
It's his life.
It's a graphic novel, Coy.
Remember what I did to them bowling balls.
Like how he's sweating in the suit.
I know, I was about to say.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
Oh, wait. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, imagine energy would be...
I was about to say, no, my little fingers.
How's that for confident? He stops to satisfy before smashing me. Unless it's not confidence.
It's just the great taste of Satisfy.
Of Oscorp Satisfy.
Oscorp has his own drink?
It's definitely got those forever chemicals like Logan Paul's drinks do.
Yeah, there you go.
I would not drink those, Rhino.
Ha! You missed!
Oh!
Over here, Moose!
Moose.
Think you can hide from me down there? Think again.
Nice light, too.
Yeah, they really start like
Come on, you
playing.
big lug. Let's go for a run.
The inverted run would be so sassy. It just feels condescending. Ooh. Oh. Oh, steam. That would suck.
Let off some steam.
My face is melting.
You've stopped spouting off.
There's kind of a pun in there.
Mouth a little dry?
Mouth is dry. My face is numb.
Just dehydrating him, wearing him out.
Making him a steam room.
Nice sauna when you're dehydrated.
Yeah.
My mistake was trying to crack open that hide of yours.
Nothing can do that.
This is clever. I like this.
And if nothing can penetrate, you can't perspire. Your face is sweating for your whole body.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Genius. And no pores.
Yeah.
Spidey.
Y'all gotta design your villains better.
They're learning.
He is true. R&D, what's that?
One guy's all pores, one guy no pores. They're learning.
Yeah. We'll meet in the middle someday.
That's so clever. I love the steam room.
And like the heat.
The waves
ripple
through the
effect,
air. Yeah.
Come one, come all, before your very eyes, the world's largest dehydrated turtle.
Promise big man I'd crush you. Crush you.
Yeah, it's a dehydrated blackout.
Who's the big man?
Ixnay, we don't ever use the B word. Call him Mr. Lincoln.
Oh, Tombstone.
Lincoln.
Tombstone's coming.
You're gonna need a crane.
I almost said Jonathan Crane, but wrong universe.
Other one. What do you think? Last frame or last scene, Tombstone? Do we see him?
Post credits.
Ooh.
Because I know that's not going to happen.
And Oscorp's already got the contract to build his prison cell, meaning you get paid coming and going.
Oscorp's smart.
But these Midtown brawls,
Goblin Mask.
Goblin Mask. Good catch.
there's nothing to trace them back to Oscorp or myself.
His accent.
Tell that to Dr. Octavius.
Hey, Dad.
No.
I got straight A's on my midterms. I made the varsity football team first string, and I have a date to tonight's fall formal with one of the hottest girls
Harry,
in.
can't you see I'm in a meeting?
Oh,
Jesus.
he prepped that whole speech.
Jesus.
Harry's just trying to impress his dad.
Mean to interrupt.
Harry's got like doll arms. What's up with his elbows?
I don't know what the nobody else has that.
Is he wearing a skin-colored ringer tee or something?
What's going on there?
Safe to come out yet?
Baseball shirt? Oh!
I was hiding. I'm good at hiding. I can also be very heroic.
About tonight, I can't go with you.
Oh, it's tonight?
It's just too weird.
It's illegal.
I'm sorry.
How disappointing. I imagine you need some time alone. I'll find my own way home.
Jeez.
Oh, Meg. Oh, there's that guy in the elevator who finally moves to the floor. Yes. Oh, my God.
This one might also go by the name Big Man.
Town car.
L. Thompson Lincoln. I checked it out. Lincoln looks a little odd, but he's one of the good guys.
Interesting.
no, like pad
Nothing
or
to
anything.
prep it. He also
Little
like
trampoline.
went, sorry.
Yeah. Whoa.
So does Mary Jane go, or does he just not go to the dance and he owes the cheerleading outfit to Flash?
He goes by himself.
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Last scene.
Quintman,
Whoa.
I am L. Thompson Lincoln. In my life, I've been called many names. My favorite is Tombstone.
Damn.
Yeah.
Pale guy in a suit doesn't sleep.
Ooh, smacked him. Backhand.
Woo.
I'll teach you the facts of life.
I'll teach you about the birds and the bees.
Wow.
You frighten criminals off the street entirely, except when you're off battling the likes of the Rhino. Then the big man's profitable army of petty thugs think themselves beneath the Spider-Man's notice.
Clever.
As long as I keep fighting crime, you'll keep making bigger and badder.
Now you're learning. You can still save the world like a good hero. I'll even pay you.
Damn.
All you have to remember is to look the other way on occasion. Any occasion I choose.
Yeesh.
Don't be in the pockets of the big man, Peter.
I can't ever look the other way again.
Yes.
Let's finish this.
If you insist.
It's literally my origin.
Spider-Man has trespassed on my property, assaulted my employees.
He's the bad guy. He's...
Ugh.
Freeze, Spider-Man! You're under!
And property damage.
I've won all the battles and never came close to winning the war.
Big letters. PepsiCo. Madam Web.
Now I know there is a war, so bring it on.
Cool.
Damn.
All right, so it wasn't the last scene. I think Mary Jane.
What's the point?
She gotta say the thing. You just hit the jackpot. She might say the thing. She might say the thing. Open the door. Open the door. Say the thing.
Isn't it lucky that Anna Watson's niece, that sweet Mary Jane, is on her way over?
Oh.
Miss Wonderful Personality is coming here?
Dude, Pete.
Or are they going to do the thing the comics do where we see her in shadow before we meet her?
Ooh.
You planned this? Aunt May, you're an evil mastermind.
That's why the shadow and Betty Brant, because she was plotting.
Oh my God.
Do you mean you're Mary Jane Watson?
Oh.
Face it, Tiger. You just hit the jackpot.
Yeah! You got it, man.
Said the thing.
You got it.
It was perfect.
Look at that personality.
Oh, and then the
Look
cover.
at the,
Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 21. When they get married, they have the heart in the background of that shape. And Spider-Man. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was great.
Hell
favorite
yeah.
episode yet, personally.
Yes.
That was my favorite episode. That was fantastic.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Good last moments.
I like
good
when things aren't
tombstone
predictable,
reveal.
but you can tell the writing is good because they'll land there. And that was that line. Like, it wasn't predictable. It'd be cool if they did.
Exactly.
And it was cool that they did.
Exactly.
For Spotify listeners, we just watched the first two episodes, or not the first two, we just watched episodes 5 and 6 of the Spectacular Spider-Man. We're going to be diving right in. Man, what'd you think?
I had such a like this. I've heard obviously people espouse the greatness of this show, and thus far it is really living up to the hype. And I mean, again, coming back to the animated, motion comic book world with you has already been a joy. But Spider-Man is probably the character throughout comics that I've had the most association with in my life. And this brings me back to, the more youthful feelings in a way that I kind of, like Spider-Man as an experience and as superhero media has grown, has become, a lot of different things in a more accessible kind of mainstream way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just so loving the flavors of this and the way that they are using this sandbox, so to speak, because just the way that you have these characters set up, and they're not like taking a long time to get to anything, but they're sort of gradually introducing people and upping the stakes, and it's like each episode, I think, smartly has its own set of stakes to get whatever villain of the week, but then these growing things in the background that are clearly going to pay off in some kind of bigger way later on are great. And then like you pointed out during the episode, the attention to little details and real knowing character flourishes are those are the things that I think really endear us more than you can get a number of the main lore and building blocks right, and then I think it's those little touches and details that really solidify and really kind of bring us the extra mile. And that's one thing this show is like so good at doing. So like you have the reference points in terms of like they're crashing Ultimate Spider-Man into this Spider-Man, and I'm really excited to learn more about how those kind of aspects come into play, or how those are working under the surface. But the journey of Peter, again, the combination of the journey of Peter coming of age and the journey of just the action of Spider-Man, I think is really well balanced, and I think I would probably agree that last episode we watched might be my favorite yet as well, because that true blending of the stakes of like, oh damn, Aunt May is here just dealing with my formal situation, and now Rhino's attacking and my job's on the line, and everything is happening right now.
I've always loved that Spider-Man has to be the mix of Peter and Spider-Man. It has to be the mix of Miles and Spider-Man. It has to be the mix of Gwen and Spider-Gwen. It has to blend the worlds. And like that way, when you've got that amazing 50 cover where he's like leaving Spider-Man behind, or sometimes he's quit being Peter Parker and been like, I'm going to stay in the suit all the time. I'm done being Peter. Like all of those things are cool one-offs or arcs, but the blend is what makes the character so special. And I think this episode really captured the blend. I think it makes sense. We've gotten to 6 episodes in, so now we've really established the tone. We've established the characters. They plotted things out so they would land a certain way. I also just noticed this came out in 2008. I referenced 2008 in one of these episodes because that's when Iron Man and Dark Knight came out. Sure. It's interesting, this came out the same year as we entered this golden age of heroes. Like this and Dark Knight and Iron Man all the same year. What's interesting about that in chronology of like real life is this is mirroring a lot of the old Steve Ditko stuff from the 60s, but it's modernizing it like the Ultimate Run did. The Ultimate Run came out in 2000, and that was what introduced Kenny. He goes by Kong for a lot of the comics. He's like
they called him that here a couple times.
Oh, did they? I missed that. So the Kong is basically like a bully to Peter, but you discover an undercurrent of goodness in him, and it's a really fun character that was kind of a mirror to Flash and the Ultimate stuff, while Flash also existed. And I immediately was like, oh, they're playing with the Ultimate stuff too because of him. Like, he's such a fixture of that. Also, Genki is the best friend of Miles Morales, and that's who effectively Ned Leeds is in the Spider-Man movies. So, like, they've been blending in the Ultimate stuff really well, but I think here they do a good job making it feel still like classic Ditko, but just adding sprinkles of modern. Like, this very much, the Sandman episode felt like Amazing Spider-Man. I think it's issue 4 from 1961. Like, OG Spider-Man. It didn't take place in the school, but a lot of the same moves, a lot of the same, like, webbing's going to do it, a lot of the, like, running out of web, like, a lot of the stuff that happened, even though it's a different setting, feels like that, but they modernized it for this age. I kind of liked the modernization of Rhino. That way I didn't guess, the Russian backstory wasn't essential, obviously, because they did a fun thing where I was like, who is this guy that he's hanging out with? Because I'm like, that's not Hydro Man's name, but I assumed they would maybe tweak Hydro Man because Sandman Hydro Man. I love that it was Rhino. I love when he's trapped in the suit, and I didn't expect them to do the trapped in the suit as the weakness. That was cool.
Yeah, and that, again, got me something I hadn't thought about directly, and that got me just thinking of my own head. Well, and it's nice, every time we do a show like this and we do 2 episodes at a time, what often tends to happen is you'll notice, I don't know if it's intentional in the planning out of the show, it very well might be, or maybe it's just the luck of the draw of, complementary elements, but I liked how we went from Sandman, this elemental thing that, like you said,
amorphous,
is kind of all pores, amorphous, and then we do the exact opposite next time, where it's still some kind of battering ram, because obviously Sandman can create, stone of some degree, rock that's hard, and here we have just a completely sort of blunt, hard instrument that's like so far in the opposite direction that's its own kind of vulnerability. And like the little details, because I noticed him, and then you pointed it out, like he's sweating so much from his face before they even call it out in
I didn't think of that's the only place.
Yeah. And that got me thinking just of my, like, I love when you're watching or reading something like this and then it kind of gets you going on your own headcanon. Clearly, if you listen to enough of us talking about these kinds of things, you'll notice that I have a big love for the, like, body horror flip on these characters, Man Spider, Man Bat, and the idea of the Rhino as somebody kind of fused with this visage, whatever you want to call it, this suit, this form. It can't get out. Like, that's an interesting body horror proposition anyway, and part of me is imagining now like a monster movie version of Rhino. Like, if you did Rhino live action, Rhino. Like, and that's the thing is, like, it was fun watching Paul Giamatti and TASM 2, even though, yes, like I get why everybody at the time was like, this is not the way, but yeah, like something like this gets me excited for the prospect of seeing that done right.
I'm one of the people like excited for Kraven, and I am worried that it looks like his skin morphs into Rhino, and that would defeat the entire purpose of the character.
I don't want that.
He's supposed to be trapped. Maybe he gets trapped in that form or something, but that's kind of like not the Rhino. Like, the idea is that he's trapped in a suit of his own, like, he agreed to something. It was supposed to be he agreed to something that wasn't meant to be permanent, became permanent. And, like, that's even worse because then you didn't even agree to this. So I really liked this episode playing with that, and also establishing Tombstone instead of Kingpin. I liked that we took half a season to get to that payoff. I really love what they're doing with Norman Osborn. Good catch in the Goblin in the background, but the way they're making it, he's kind of like Tony Stark. Like, he's profiting both ways. Like, he's profiting on the things getting broken. He's profiting on things going right and wrong. And I really like that Harry Osborn is getting a long drive towards turning evil.
That's a great point, too, because, like, one thing across these 6 episodes that I've been enjoying especially is that kind of time, guess I'll call it time dilation. It's not really the right terminology, but yeah, it's like, you know, you meet Flint and Alex in the first episode. They're always kind of off to the side doing their thing, and then it's 5 and then 6 episodes in, they get their moment, and then, you know, you meet Shockers, kind of like a direct to the point, or Electro, kind of direct to the point. We're doing that in 1 episode. Connors, you build up over 3 episodes. So like there are multiple things building over different amounts of time, and with Harry and Norman
and Eddie.
And Eddie, yeah, like Eddie is a real slow build right now because he's just pretty
Still a
much
good guy.
all good guy. And then Harry,
It might be season 2.
I love having that to look forward to because now, you see that Norman, obviously, we know that he's bankrolling a lot of this stuff and doing a lot of this, you know, mad science. He's sort of doing the nitty gritty while I imagine Tombstone is bankrolling all
and
this
he's
stuff.
like the gang war henchman.
Yeah.
So I imagine that's going to come to a corporate versus street level.
Yeah, and that's like its own power struggle that's brewing. And then with Harry, I feel like you haven't even, I guess Eddie would be the longest game so far, but Harry, I love that they're playing this long game of just the little nicks in their friendship.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we've had him let down with helping him study for that test. And now in this episode, or the episode 5, you know, we had at least that tension of like, I'm the one who wanted to join the football team.
Yeah.
You showed up for moral support, and now you're about to get first string. And you know, Peter ultimately does the right thing and kind of hangs back.
But the initial, and I think Norman's gonna, you know, do the classic, you know, caring about Peter more than Harry. Peter's gonna get the accolades that Harry so desperately wants. Even though Harry's gotten the A's, the varsity, the girl, Peter's gonna do one thing, and all of a sudden,
yeah, it's like Harry's doing all the right things, and his dad'll just never notice. It seems like,
and that's why to me, like, everyone's got their favorite villains, everyone's got their favorite rogues gallery. To me, Spider-Man's is on par with Batman's as the 2 best of all time.
Sure.
A lot of people consider Doc Ock his best rival. I respect that. I personally love, instead of it being a father figure that's a scientist in an Ock, which I love. I think he's one of the best villains ever. But I've always loved adding a layer of adopted parent Norman plus best friend / brother Harry, and then the betrayal is so many more layers. Like, I consider Green Goblin his ultimate nemesis, because not only is it the betrayal of Norman, the betrayal of science itself, the betrayal of the best friend, the betrayal of the brother figure, the father figure, then the father figure kills the girlfriend, which is very Shakespearean. And then on top of that, it's the legacy left behind, not just in the Goblin Serum and in all the Oscorp text, but also the legacy of Harry. Harry losing his mind, getting hooked on drugs, and having to basically see your best friend kill themselves over years. And then Norman coming back, killing his clone. Like, Norman's like, and I love Doc Ock, but to me, Norman's the longest game.
Yeah,
so I really love that they're playing with the Goblin lore here and not letting it be a one-off. And I think that likewise, like, long game, Willem Dafoe's performance in No Way Home reflected the leap in malice. Like, I think that's one of the better villains is how he portrayed him round 2. And that showed like a legacy villain. So I really dug this. It was George Stacy. His name is credited.
And it's Clancy Brown on the voice. I was going to say
it had been.
We should look at
been.
who's too. Okay, so they do have Kevin Michael Richardson
so it's
now
no longer
as Tombstone.
No longer Keith David. Good sound
they just
alike.
got him for a pilot. Yeah, I was going to say he does a good
good Keith David.
Yeah. Well, and now we got Mary Jane, so that's, you know, something developing.
Dude, what a great moment.
Along with Gwen, you know, clearly having interest in Peter and him just being completely oblivious to
How
that.
have they never done that line in live action?
I know!
We've never had it.
Oh!
Think about it.
You just hit the jackpot.
We've never had her say it.
No. Oh, that's wild to me.
I like the idea that Shailene Woodley said it.
About it.
Like, because, you know,
they cut her out.
Shailene Woodley.
Yeah.
I love the idea that the only actual screen accurate portrayal was not in movies.
And you told me, they made sure. That
like, they're like, she's next door, she's got an abusive dad, she comes to the door. Like, they did it all exactly like the comic. Cut it.
Oh. And she becomes Jackpot later, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
No, you hipped me last time.
It's so cheesy. If everyone has powers, powers don't matter. Mary Jane doesn't need powers. She's an incredible character without powers. You diminish her greatness.
And I liked not to sidetrack your tangent.
Oh no,
because
no, I shouldn't go there.
No, her Hunter power is going to be great. I'm so excited to see her become Kite.
Oh, look at me! I got 3 cherries. What does that mean?
But I like too that we have Doc Ock, like
He's long game too.
He is long game, and he's got the tentacles
away,
now.
came back.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw him in the first couple episodes just as a guy, you know, or just as scientist with no other accoutrements, and now here we have him with the tentacles, at least with his full mental faculties, it seems like. And so I'm curious as to how that's going to collide with Spider-Man and Peter.
I hope we do Norman Osborn gets a long game. Otto, maybe the next to become a villain, but I really hope they do the Mary Jane party girl, Gwen Stacy. We lose Gwen, makes Mary Jane mature. Because that's always a thing. I've always thought that Peter was supposed to end up with Gwen Stacy. When I think of Gwen Stacy, I think of like that's who Spider-Man was destined to be with. But it was Mary Jane maturing and shouldering the mantle of how broken Peter was and deciding like, I could waste my life being a party girl. I can model. I can do these things. And not that modeling's a waste, not that being a party girl's a waste, but, well, I would say being a 7-year-old party girl is a waste. But I do think that she became a more character with more depth by being like, I'm going to model, but for the sake of becoming an actress, for the sake of becoming an entrepreneur, for the sake of becoming a businesswoman.
Got direction.
Yeah, like it added. So I'm not besmirching the noble. Like modeling is an incredibly hard job. Like people don't realize, but I love that she added nurturing elements because she wanted that. And that adds to, like, people don't realize the depth of that character's. She never had a loving family. She had Aunt Anna, and that mirrors Spider-Man's Aunt May. Aunt May takes care of Peter, but where Peter doesn't have family, Mary's family isn't good to her. So they are great together because what she came up through. But I love that she doesn't turn her psychology of being abused into abuse. She turns it into nurturing a man who gets abused by the town.
Yeah.
So I love the arc of Mary Jane, but I love that it took Gwen Stacy's loss for her to have that spark.
Sure.
And I hope they do that in this because, again, we've never had that either. Let me write Spider-Man, Marvel. Give me the next arc.
Give it to us. You can get the rich character stories popping.
And you're like, I want body art.
And then I will take all the powers and make them messed up.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
It's coming.
That's what we'll do.
It's gonna be good. But I like this a lot so far.
Yeah.
This has been really special.
Yeah, same. And like the Rogues Gallery feels like a real Rogues Gallery. Yeah. I love the way that they, again, little guy showing up in the window, all the little details and stuff like that.
And the guy coming out of the elevator. I would have had him not talk to Peter. I would have had like Phil Urich or someone we like might recognize because I thought it was just so funny. He's like, doo-doo-doo. Like it was such a funnier joke to have him just saunter out later. Yeah. Like he'd been in the elevator for like
chilling in there waiting to see how this pans out.
So funny.
Yeah.
I do like that he spoke and was unbothered like another day at the office.
Yeah. Well, I mean, especially
Bugle.
Is 6 episodes in. I'm sure they're used to this by now.
This also sets up a potential Jonah Jameson creating the Scorpion as a defense to take out Peter Parker because of people creating the Rhino and Sandman.
I was about to facetiously ask if he gets powers, but if he creates...
Yeah, Jonah uses money. Is the ultimate superpower.
Okay. It is.
Them dollars.
It is true.
But he creates Scorpion. He's responsible for Scorpion existing. Then he feels guilty about all the people that Scorpion kills because he created Scorpion to...
He feels guilty.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Jonah's a great guy that hates Spider-Man. That's what makes him so interesting. Jonah's like a heartwarming father figure as soon as like... He's a total piece of crap boss. but he's a great guy.
Okay.
And like he like even cares about like the way he cares about his son, the way he cares about Peter against the public perception. He'll like quietly donate and stuff. Like he's a good man that is cheapskate, bad boss, loving father, and I love that portrayal. Okay. So that's why J.K. Simmons is perfect.
Oh, yeah,
I can keep psychoanalyzing characters for days, and we will in the next episode.
I'm so excited. I wish we could watch them right now.
Dude, they're so good. We'll be back next week with episodes 7 and 8.
Yeah.
And then there's 13 episodes of the season, I think. So at some point, we're going to have to do 3, probably the final 3. So keep clicking that like button. Keep clicking that comment button. Keep clicking the share button. Keep clicking the replay button. Don't click the X button.
No.
And do click the hug someone you care about button. Click
the spider
heart button. Yeah. I love that you discovered the spider light through this because as a kid, I was obsessed. I used to try to draw spider stuff on my flashlights.
Yeah.
Spider light is a warm piece of my heart.
I probably did that with a bat. I wish I knew I could do that with a
Marvel
Spider-Man.
and DC.
Yeah.
Now your kids can have little spider
I'm
lights.
gonna get myself a belt buckle
just
floodlight.
For that. Season finale. We're both like, wee! All right, that is going to do it for this episode. We'll see you next week for 7 and 8. Thank you for watching these. Thank you for encouraging us to keep going. We appreciate you. We'll see you soon, Reject Nation. Bye.